The Supreme Court on Friday refused to accept in sealed cover the centre's suggestion on panel of experts to strengthen regulatory measures for the stock market. On February 10, the top court had said the interests of Indian investors need to be protected against the market volatility in the backdrop of the Adani Group stock rout. The Adani Hindenburg row also received another fresh twist on Friday. Hungarian-American billionaire George Soros, speaking at a conference in Munich, made scathing remarks on the alleged proximity between Prime Minister Modi and Gautam Adani.
Modi and business tycoon Adani are close allies. Their fate is intertwined. Adani Enterprises tried to raise funds in the stock market but failed. Adani is accused of stock manipulation and his stock collapsed like a house of cards. Modi is silent on the subject, but he will have to answer questions from foreign investors and in Parliament.
Soros, whose net worth is in the region of USD 8.6 billion, is founder of the Open Society Foundations. Soros said that in his view, the Adani developments will lead to a revival of democracy in India.
This will significantly weaken Modi's stranglehold on India's federal government and open the door to push for much-needed institutional reforms. I may be naive, but I expect a democratic revival in India.
The Minister for Women and Child Development called him an economic war criminal and accused him of interfering in India's democratic processes.
The man who broke the Bank of England, a man who is known and designated so by a nation as an economic war criminal, has now pronounced his desire to break the Indian democracy. That he has pronounced funding of over $1 billion, particularly to target leaders like Prime Minister Modi, is significant.
Irani went on to say that the country stood by Prime Minister Narendra Modi.
We as a nation state are together with Prime Minister Modi laying the foundation for the future of our country that will not only inherit our dreams but a resilient and stronger economy.
Reacting to Smriti Irani's attack on George Soros, Congress Party spokesperson Supriya Srinath did not directly comment on what Soros said and said that Irani needs to address that. She accused Irani of not understanding what she called the Adani matter.
Does she understand the whole Adani matter? I don't think so. Does she know how much money has LIC spent? Does she know how many policyholders does LIC have? Does she know what kind of bank exposure does Adani have? Does she understand what overvaluation and round-tripping of funds is? Does she understand the web of shell companies that Adani is being accused of?
Shiv Sena Rajya Sabha MP Priyanka Chaturvedi also dismissed Soros' comments and instead said that the government needs to answer charges on the alleged use of an Israeli agency, which according to media reports had been used to influence elections in 30 countries including India.
तो एक कोई जॉर्ज सोरोस कहीं जाके कुछ बोल रहे हैं, उसके लिए आप पूरा पत्रकार परिषद ले लो, पर आप ये ना बताओ कि आप इस पे क्या कार्रवाई कर रहे हैं ये इजरायली एजेंसी को लेकर, तो उसमें समझ में आता है किस तरीके से भारतीय जनता पार्टी ने मूल संविधान के तौर तरीके और प्रजातंत्र के जो प्रिंसिपल्स हैं उसको दरकिनार कर सिर्फ अपनी आप को बचाने का काम किया है.
Soros' nearly 42-minute speech in a Munich security conference on Thursday oscillated between climate change, the Russia-Ukraine war, the state of democracy in the US, the Turkey earthquake and Erdogan, failures in China besides Adani and India.